Welcome to WordCamp Finland Online 2020 event. And today joining me is Maja Longhart, and she's going to tell us about GoDaddy Pro and everything that GoDaddy has to offer for us, like freelancers and entrepreneurs and business owners. But let's first go to the introductions section. So who are you, what do you do, and where do you work?
First of all, hello to everyone. I'm very happy to be here with you. My name is Maja Longhart, and I coordinate events in EMEA for GoDaddy Pro. And it's a great pleasure to be part of this amazing WordCamp that you guys are organizing. And I'm having a great time already, and hopefully we will all have a great time today, right?
Yeah, me too. There's like so much planning going on and everything, so much cool people coming. There's a lot of good things to do still. So what kind of company are you working for, and what does your company do?
Before, let me start sharing my screen so it might be a bit more descriptive while I'm talking as well. So I work for, as I said, for GoDaddy, and more precisely for GoDaddy Pro. GoDaddy Pro is a well-known global company offering business solutions to various WordPress communities. As a web developer or designer, you know that there are ongoing tasks required to keep clients' websites in tip-top shape after launch. And that's where there's an opportunity actually to start a WordPress maintenance business. Nowadays, digital communication is skyrocketing and markets are changing fast. GoDaddy Pro, being a suite of relevant WordPress tools, offers easy adaptation to markets contracting or shrinking and decreases the time spent on unnecessary and repetitive tasks. So that would be like maybe the summary of your question, and straightforward answer, like how actually we help new businesses grow.
Understand. I have been like managing my client side forever and ever, and if you do it manually, it takes a lot of work. You try and get to updates for like bazillion different places, and then they might fail, which is a really bad thing when there is clients like e-commerce and should be like making money, but it's down. So
Exactly. In our stories throughout the WordCamp, in our booth as well, and here, we'll try to explain what type of positiveness and what type of efficiency effects we can actually bring to newcomers or businesses already existing, trying to scale to much higher heights.
Yeah. You can do it a lot of faster with these kinds of tools, and clients are happy. You make like more money, and we can make more websites and everything. So I think this is really cool.
Correct.
Okay. So what does GoDaddy Pro have? Like, what features does it have? How can it help the business owners?
Yes, exactly. I mean, our philosophy is to enable small businesses to grow, especially nowadays, because the whole economy is going this direction. So basically, if you, let me just try to share another slide. So working with one, let's say, WordPress client is a simple enough matter. It takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of understanding and confidence. But nowadays, everybody is like chasing the business as well. So if you add a few more clients onto the pile, you will find out that your workload has become fuller, but still manageable. As the momentum builds, and in your WordPress business, however, thoughts of adding more clients may have you worried instead of actually being happy that you're going to create more profit. So probably you would wonder, like, do I need to hire a team to manage all these new WordPress sites and new clients for me? Or perhaps should I pay a WordPress maintenance company to do it instead? So what we were thinking, and the solution that we came up with, is actually, we think that the key is in automation of time-consuming and repetitive tasks. And this is where GoDaddy Pro offers the solution to steady scaling of agencies and freelancers concentrating on growth techniques. So instead of being worried whether you will actually have enough free time, if you will maybe compensate your free time for work time, and then in order to actually to increase the lifestyle that you have, the GoDaddy Pro offers solutions to easy access to clients' domains, multiple people needing admin access to WordPress. Through GoDaddy Pro, you can easily run safe updates and multiple backups, and you can also do a client reporting with exact details so you don't have to actually worry when you press the button for update or what you did. The client reporting will take all of this. And in the end, that actually will provide you with the scalable site maintenance. I mean, all that I've said now, it's like really time consuming, and it's really like, I mean, it's a peace of mind, you know, that you actually get with GoDaddy Pro. So instead of focusing on how much time would it actually need you to maintain certain client's website, you will just have to actually focus on getting new clients, because with a couple of clicks, you will be able either to manage 5 websites or hundreds of those. I think that's pretty cool. What do you think?
Yeah, that is really, really cool. It helps. Do you have the timed update? Like if I can set the certain site to update on 5 p.m. in the, like, if I want to, or 5 a.m. if I want to.
Correct. When it comes to backups and updating, you can actually schedule anything. So if you have, like, let's say hundreds of clients, so can you imagine just writing down what you need to do for each at what time and whatever? So with GoDaddy Pro, you can schedule any activity that you would like. So it will help you enough to have a multiple number of clients with different needs.
Yeah, I really, really love it. I didn't know. I have been a user for like quite many years already, but I didn't know that you can schedule the updates for like 5 a.m. to the morning. I was always like getting up at 8 a.m. and then doing the updates manually. But now I just come to work and see if it has been updated, and then I continue. It's a really, really cool feature.
The thing is that, I mean, when you are maintaining someone else's website, and especially if you have tons of those, you know, the thing is that automatization of updates is kind of like not recommended, because you don't know if there will be some clash. So basically, this is why we introduce the safe updates, you know, and it's something much better, where actually we will talk more about it later, right? But it gives you, I mean, although you need to press like the update, but it gives you a much broader view of what you're doing and what is going to be looking like in the end.
Yeah. Okay, maybe we should go to the safe updates.
Sure. Let's go to safe updates. So when we talk about safe updates, I mean, here, what you see here, first of all, you're able to choose what you would like to update. So you might want to choose a regular update, or perhaps you want to choose a safe update. So with this, if you press a safe update, it will, you see here in this second photo, you will actually see that it gives you an information about what processes are being taken. So it will create a backup of your website before any update. It will take the initial print screenshot of what the actual website looks like. It will apply the update and show you like how the picture actually, what is the screenshot of before and after. So if after the safe update is finished, you will get a notification which says compare. And if you choose in this third window here, if you choose the option compare, then you will be able just to check what you see in the fourth window. You'll have a slider here that you can move left and right and actually understand how does the update affects the current, the possible, actually, after publishing the possible view of your website. At the same time, you might want to say, okay, look, it's not the home page that I would like to test this time, because the home page is very simple, but my shop that I have somewhere, I would like to check how the products will look now. So in the settings, you can also choose different pages that you would like to update, that you would like to update and test. So it's not only the home page, but you know, sometimes the requirements are different. So there is also this visual comparison view that gives you a peace of mind, and it's a savior, you know. So before backing up any site, backing up your site before making any update, it's a life savior. It's a time savior, because Safe Update is a premium add-on which automatically backs up your site before any update. And in addition, you might consider to use the visual comparison to see before an update. And I think this is priceless. I mean, this option of understanding what you're currently doing with your client's website and how much time you might gonna lose in fixing it later. This is like, I think this is the psychological savior of any person doing a WordPress maintenance.
Yeah, that is like really, really helpful, because sometimes when like huge changes come, WordPress core updates itself. Well, lately for Elementor users, there was a major update that basically broke everything. And if if you have the Safe updates, I have them also, so I could just see that, okay, let's wait, not yet. But if you would just update everything, like hell would break loose.
Exactly. I mean, you see how much, you're actually in charge of, with GoDaddy Pro, you're in charge of changes and products and services that you do. So you know exactly what you did and how it will affect you. And even if you see that there is some differences between, you can still go back and restore and say, don't do any update. It's like, it's instead of tapping in the dark, you have like a small bulb that is taking you the lead. So I think this is really great, and I really would recommend to anyone who would like to have a peace of mind and, how to say, more happiness and less nervousness in their lives, professional ones, of course.
Same here. Yeah, couldn't live without it after quite a while.
Correct. I agree.
Okay, so bulk updates. What is so good about them? Well, we covered that already a bit.
Well,
do you have something?
Yes, correct. Maybe I can just show here. I mean, you see here, I've on this first photo, I checked, for instance, the 2 plugins that I would like to update. So you can choose as many. So if you have hundreds of plugins, 30 different types of themes, or you'd like to update WordPress, you can just select whichever you'd like to do and go straight to the update, or perhaps try a safe update. So when it comes to bulk updates, you can think of it as a safe update ×2 in value, because for as many sites and clients you're able to update with just a couple of clicks. You can also make different setups for different clients, and this is a totally time saver as well, and a partnership as well, where you know exactly what you're doing and why you are doing it.
So how about the client? How can the client know about what has been done and everything?
Wow, I think when we talk about clients, we're actually talking about the communication and understanding between you and your client. And I think that's of great importance. It's not only the money that builds the business, but it's actually the trust. So the client wants to know what he's paying for, of course, for sure. And if you want to save time explaining what has been done and writing down and print screening at what time you pressed which button, why did you update, how much time you spent on something because of some problems that you had with updates. It will take, I think for each client, you would have to have a book, understanding and underlining and then retyping those, or perhaps print screening and adding this to your reporting. And at the same time, client wants to understand what's the frequency of the work that you do, what actually you did. So manual reporting could be done too, surely. But can you imagine how much time and effort you would take on and spend on one report? So with GoDaddy Pro, if we look at here, you can choose any client and any site, and you can just press the option of creating the report. And then you get a template, which you can also adjust it to your needs as well, where you have the updates, where you have the results of backups, of uptime, analytics, security, performance, SEO. And for each of these, green marked services that you provide, you will get a very detailed report about it. So instead of like having an army of people just doing the admin work and even the person, I mean, if you have employees who are actually maintaining the website, I mean, you're just saving incredibly time and thinking and allowing them to do something else and improve clients' communication, perhaps, instead of just writing monthly, daily, weekly reports, depending on the client needs.
That's really cool.
Yeah. Are you using client reports?
Yeah, I'm using them regularly. They like really go. I have scheduled updates for minimum of 2 times in a month, and I do the like client reporting also at the end of the month if needed. But, well, usually it's just automatic, but if I do any manual work on or updating, I include them for the reports as well. It's really, really cool. It saves like an enormous amount of time, and because you can see all the sent reports in there, so it's like customer CRM, everything is in there. Yeah.
Seriously, I really recommend to everyone. I'm using it, and all my friends that haven't been using it before, I managed actually to get them to try it. And since they tried it, they're not trying anything else. And they're like all the time saying, "Hey, we need this. Well, maybe this improvement. Can you help me with it?" So it's like really, I'm really happy that we are doing a very good work when it comes to enabling better communication between the companies and the clients and or freelancers, and that's our main goal, right?
That sounds really, really good. Okay, we are almost running out of time. Any last words that you would like to share for the community? Are you going to have a Zoom room and where people can come and ask questions while WordCamp Finland is online?
Sure, we will have lots of quality and fun time in GoDaddy Pro booth. I would encourage everyone to come and see us. We will tweet a GoDaddy Pro handle at Twitter, more information about our activities, which some of you might perhaps like to join or maybe join the discussion if we have anything interesting to speak. So in the meantime, if you want to check out our VU Managed WordPress Hosting Global Offer, I think it's great. I think it really it's actually tailor-made for businesses to grow and scale in these uncertain times when markets are shrinking or compacting, and when we don't have too much of knowledge what is going to be happening. But the business is moving online, so I think this is really cool. And even you have a link on the screen which you might want to check. So just to wrap up, I really wish you a great day ahead. I really wish you a great time at the WordCamp. If you'd like to get in touch, please do so. You can find me on Twitter. I'm easily found. And I hope to see you soon and enjoy the WordCamp.
Yeah. By the way, for all the viewers, all the links that were on this will be under the video, so you can check them over here and see you at WordCamp Finland.
Thank you.
Bye.